Good afternoon. My name is Mobeen Khan, and for today, I'd like to go deeper into my final capstone project, analyzing projects using advanced techniques. So this is kind of a project overview. The company is called MK Management Group. Yes, that is my initials. It was my mother and father's company that was named after me when I was born. The property that we're going to be diving deeper into is 2253 Logan Street. The budget is $85,000, with 50,000 of that being allocated towards the acquisition, $14,000 being allocated to the utilities install, and $21,000 remaining for the material and labor that we'll need to pursue for the completion of this property. The house is sort of a shell property surrounded by neighboring homes that are around $112,000 in value. So rather than trying to buy turnkey, we're going to be looking to renovate this property, fix it up, and add value, and that's where we can save money too. The project timeline is 6 months. And like I said, some of the deliverables, we're going to be able to save $28,000 because the average value around this neighborhood is 28,000 or 112,000, and we'll be able to finish this project for around we'll be able to finish it for around $85,000. We also want to provide affordable housing to the city of Harrisburg, which is experiencing somewhat of a shortage of that right now. And we would like to collect rental cash flow with a 20% 5-year ROI strategy. The key stakeholders in this situation would be MK Capital Management Group. And this right here is sort of a project overview, diving deeper. As you can see, we would try and start in June, and finish by the end of November, where we would get our final inspection and begin search for a new tenant and posting the ads. Also, I wanted to go over these resources. The resources include a $85,000 budget, the construction project manager, which would be me in this situation, the general contracting team, which is a team of 4, the civil engineer who's going to go in and assess the foundation of the property and make sure that we're good to start building and give the city his approval, a certified electrician, a certified HVAC contractor, a building and finishing materials, and a roofing contractor. The rental price map, as you can see, this is kind of to dive deeper to show how bad the situation is. This right here would be Harrisburg, and this little pocket right here is really the city, which is where we would like to rent out. And most affordable housing options are in this small pocket right here, which are all filled up. As you can see, there's more mid-tier to higher end real estate around this area, and people really want to be in Harrisburg because there's schools, there's opportunity, there's work, and so we wanted to get in there and offer one of that as our deliverables, is to look for an affordable housing option for more people in Harrisburg. So now I'd like to go further into our project management methods. We are using a top-down management approach, very, very common in real estate industry. Some people would say it's outdated, but there are elements that I can see why they work, and I would like to dive deeper into that. The team is going to go from the project manager to the construction project manager, who's going to communicate down the line to the utility vendors and also communicate to the general contractors to make sure things are getting done and things are following the schedule and the budget. Another management method that we'll be following is waterfall method. Waterfall method is very important because it defines clear milestones for each task, and everything in real estate has to be really sequential compared to maybe a software project where you can't really have that. You can go back and fix something. Well, if I put up a wall somewhere, I can't just go back and fix that. It's not that cheap and not that quick or easy to do. And then I'm going to dive in some of the models that I use, which shows a work breakdown structure. I actually made 2 work breakdown structures: trade space, Gantt chart, critical path method, and the PERT schedule. And I have a little diagram here on the right that kind of shows the difference between the agility method and waterfall model. So these are 2 work breakdown structures that I made. We don't need to go too deep into it, but you can kind of see on the left-hand side, there's the planning phase, which includes design, rendering plans, budget, building permits, substructure, which is excavation and inspect the foundation, the exterior, which includes all the things that deal with exterior, carpentry and finishes like paint, tile, cabinets, flooring, and utilities, of course, which is electrical, heat, air duct, plumbing, gas, water, and heat. A lot of the utility side deals with getting a city approval and a city permit to be doing those things. So we're going to be needing specialists to do those. The PERT schedule, I made a little PERT schedule of some of the high level tasks that need to be taking place. Gantt chart, it was hard to fit in a screenshot, so I kind of made it right here, and you can kind of see the breakdown of the Gantt chart. And the way the Google Docs formula is working, I have to change this to see some of the where it kind of starts. And there are some tasks that overlap, which is why there were some elements of Agile that were used for this property. And I'd like to thank you for your time. I really appreciate it. And if you have any comments or questions, please feel free to leave them at the comment section. Thank you.